Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about a prison study that was done in California. So it was conducted by a man called Philip Zimbardo. Why? Well, he wanted to see whether people would conform in order to fit in with their social rules. The participants who took part are 24 men, and they were selected depending on how emotionally stable they were after the extensive psychological testing. The ones who were most emotionally stable were selected. These university students were then randomly allocated to be the role of a prisoner or a guard. The prisoners were arrested in their own homes by the local police and were then taken to the prison. The prisoners were taken to the prison, blindfolded, and were strip searched, deloused, and were given a uniform with a prison number instead of their own name. They also had 16 rules that they had to follow, and their daily routines were heavily regulated. The guards were not given any instructions. They were just told to not physically harm the prisoners, like being aggressive to them. They were then given their own uniform. They were given complete power over the prisoners, even if they were able to go toilet or not. So the guards became more aggressive and identified closely to their rule. Every guard at some point behaved in an abusive authoritarian way. In other words, they enjoyed the power that they had. Sometimes the guards would even wake up the prisoners early for no reason. On the first day, one prisoner was released due to psychological harm. In day 2, a riot attempt happened due to the conditions the prisoners had to face. On day 3, prisoners acted passively. They were lonely, helpless, and submissive. Day 4, 2 prisoners were released as they suffered from pathological prisoner syndrome. This is when they have a loss of personal identity, dependency, and emasculation. On the 5th day, stronger riots happened, and the study stopped at day 6 instead of the intended 14 days, as the prisoners showed signs of extreme stress and anxiety. The study supports the situational hypothesis of why people conform to their social rules. Both the guards and the prisoners conformed to their rules. This shows that the power of someone can influence how they might behave. But there were 2 problems. The first problem was that the participants were all males, so we can't generalize it to the rest of the population. Why? Well, because the females may act differently. They are more emotional and they'll feel more sorry to the prisoners. Another problem was that participants suffered from psychological harm. They suffered from emotional distress, and the experiment should have been stopped earlier. So it was unethical because the participants were not protected from harm. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.